to just kind of grind through this one, especially, being able to turn up your level defensively in the second half, and how important is it for you guys to establish a rhythm and play well down the stretch?
Yeah, I think it's always important to, to play well down the stretch. That's something that hopefully you're in close games because that you've at least done enough to be there. And, when you can get stops, particularly late, but also, defend late, through the whole fourth quarter, not just the last, 2 minutes. And that's really what we did tonight. I thought collectively, we really just focused on the defensive end, and, they're so quick and athletic and apply so much pressure that, I thought really Joe and JC, did about as good a job as you could handling that. And obviously Trent gave us, huge minutes. So trying to take care of the ball and getting stops is a pretty good formula, for being able to win a tough game.
Eric Weldon, Salt Lake Tribune.
What was the key to kind of getting the defense turned around in the fourth quarter? Because it seemed like, whether it was in transition after turnovers or even in the half court, over the first 3 quarters, you guys kind of struggled with that. But then they shoot 6 for 24 in the fourth. What was the turnaround?
Well, I think we just got better as the game went on. They made some really tough shots early. I thought particularly Van Fleet. And, as you said, it's always hard to defend against turnovers. So to the extent we were, sometimes it's just important to try to get a shot. For us, moving the ball quickly, I think was the key, in that situation. After we played pick and roll, we weren't getting anything in early possessions, but from the defensive end, my point is, our offensive efficiency helps. And I thought we were determined, and it started with really getting back. They pushed the ball so quickly, particularly after makes, that, probably the best example of that was the possession where, JC had that, that dunk, which was a big time play. And then there's a moment there where you can't celebrate. They come back the other way. So I thought our transition defense and, our connectivity, we were switching things when we needed to. We were helping each other. We were physical. So a lot of things that kind of point to determination.
David James, KUTV.
They were breaking off turnovers, but they're also breaking off opportunities when shooters were hitting the floor. Is that something you've addressed about staying on your feet after a shot attempt? It looked like some guys might have been trying to draw fouls.
Well, sometimes when you shoot and you get knocked down, it is a foul. So, we've talked a lot about playing off 2 feet. Sometimes when you attack the rim and you stretch out off 1 foot, and you do get knocked down, that's what happens. It almost is a turnover because your numbers in possession, or in possessions like that, it's really hard to defend against. But I think it's the same thing, however, even if you fall down, it's like, how quickly can you get up and, getting a mindset that you're just going to get to the next play. We've talked about it as far as even when you don't get knocked down or fall down, sometimes it's even thinking you might have got a call and turning to a referee or whatever the case may be, just getting to the next play, is the biggest thing.
Ben Anderson, KSL Sports.
Quinn, it seemed like Trent did a lot of the things he usually does, but there were more tangible results. Is it hard to kind of preach to guys to kind of keep doing what they do? And, the points will come, the assists will come, the stops will come.
Yeah, I don't think Trent's played that much to know what he normally does. What I see Trent doing, I'll tell you what I think he does, is I think he really works defensively. He's long. He had that one big block on Van Fleet. And he's unselfish. I think he's got a great pace and pick and roll. And when he got in the lane, And, he's able to do that. That's, because he hasn't played as much, that's something that, people haven't seen. But he really is, for a young player that he's just got thrown into it. He's got a lot of poise and a great tempo to his game. And, maybe, the shot that he hit in the corner, you guys know how I feel about that. You're out there and you're open, you got to shoot it. And sometimes sometimes that's not easy, especially if you're a young guy and maybe you missed the first one. So I thought that was obviously a really big shot for our team. It was worth more than 3 points.
All right, that's all for tonight. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.